How many times have you heard that the eyes are windows to the soul? Probably one time too many. While scientists claim that the old saying is only partially true, many other studies have pointed out that most parts of human anatomy reveal something about our character. Get ready for a bit of paranoia, because in this video we'll be explaining how 15 of your body parts reveal subtle things about you to other people.
Amazing!
Number 15. Nose. Remember Pinocchio, who wanted to be a real boy? A study in Illinois found that we all have a little Pinocchio in all of us. Our nose do actually swell when we tell a lie, although it can't be seen with the naked eye, thank God. On the downside, the swelling is itchy, so try hard not to scratch your trunk next time you decide to stretch the truth, or you'll be fooling no one, you liar. Number 14. Hair. According to a study at the University of California, blonde women are said to be more confident because they are used to getting more attention. Not the most groundbreaking observation, but it is one everyone can take advantage of with a bit of bleach. Either way, if you do possess blonde hair, you're said to come across as youthful and obedient, which is ironic given this guy. On the other hand, people with natural red hair tend to be mysterious and passionate, as well as very sensitive to pain, requiring higher doses of pain medication and anesthesia than other people. The latter has research to prove it. Too bad changing your hair color to blonde can't help you with the pain, but at least it might provide an immediate confidence boost. For brunette, their hair conveys a hard-working, resilient mentality. While some suggest these traits hold more truth for females, others claim that for men it is the amount and not look of the hair that is important. You might think that growing bald is the worst thing for male sex appeal, but scientists claim that you can turn a receding hairline to your advantage by shaving your head completely. A study by the University of Pennsylvania says this will make you appear tougher and more macho. You will actually be perceived as taller, stronger, and more likely to be leaders if you get rid of what little there is left of your hair. And anyways, what have you got to lose? It makes you more streamlined in a race, for God's sake. Number 13. Forehead. Who knew that such a plain territory on your head could be so revealing? Apparently, according to face readers, a wide forehead is a sign of cleverness, creativity, practicality, and diligence. But having a flat one means you're the kind of person who likes to stick to the facts and leaves the creativity to others. Number 12. Eyebrows. Chinese face readers claim that people with eyebrows pointing upward have a strong work ethic. Thick, dark brows point to an active and friendly person. Face readers also found that you can count on light and sparse-browed people to follow directions they get down to a T. What a bunch of conformists. Number 11. Eyes. Eyes of varying color, vibrancy, and size will predispose people into believing you conform to certain traits. Typically, the larger your eyes, the more extroverted you are. If you have blue eyes, you come across like the Yeti from Monsters Incorporated, or James P. Sullivan during his off time. You're peaceful, smart, youthful, and according to some research, pain-tolerant. Green-eyed people reveal to others that they are strong-willed, innately emotional, and somewhat enchanting or mysterious, given that this color is the rarest in the world. Basically, you're all just like Mike Wazowski, maybe with a hint of Randall Boggs. For the majority of humans, though, brown eyes is the norm, and this trait has its own set of secrets. Brown windows to the soul reveal a more gentle, warm-hearted, and caring character. Keeping to the Monsters Incorporated, think of Boo for these guys. Interestingly, a study at Charles University concluded that they are also the sign of an evening person. This was also confirmed in the Journal of Chronobiology International, which claimed that sleep cycles of people with darker eyes are up to 2 hours behind everyone else. Number 10. Head. Having a large head might not be aesthetically pleasing to most people, but apparently it's good for your health, especially as you get older. Southampton University tested memorizing abilities of old folks and found that the ones with larger skulls did better than the rest. They concluded that the larger a person's head is, the less likely their cognitive abilities are to decline in later years. Congratulations, melonheads, you've won the genetic lottery. Number 9. Mouth. Believe it or not, a study by Professor Michael Cunningham, a psychologist from the University of Louisville, found proof that big lips make us more sexually attractive. The logic behind this is simple. The bigger, the better. I just hope it didn't take them too long to figure that out. Number 8. Chin. Believe it or not, women with big chins have higher levels of testosterone and are therefore more likely to cheat, according to a research conducted by 4 universities in US and Canada. Apparently, the hormone leading to this also increases sexual assertiveness in a woman, but also makes them less attractive to men looking for long-term relationships. Number 7. Chest. The moment you've all been waiting for. Tell us about the boobs. Women with big naturals are likely to have higher IQs than those less well endowed. A poll of 1,200 women by University of Chicago concluded. That equates to a study of 2,400 individual boobs. See, science can be really fun sometimes. Anyways, 1,200 women took an IQ test, and women with bigger boobs scored an average 10 points higher than everyone else. Women with big boobs also tend to have more children. I wonder why that is. Number 6. Hips. A 2014 Leeds University study found that women with wider hips have more sexual partners and are more likely to engage in one-night stands. Hip hip hooray! Scientists believe that having wide hips makes women subconsciously less worried about complications during childbirth. That's why they are prone to doing what might lead to childbirth more frequently and with lots of different people. This kind of sexual behavior might lead to many unpleasant memories. If only women with big hips also weren't found to be more forgetful than average. Evolution, you thought of everything. Number 5. Arms. Having longer arms than average means you're 10% less likely to get Alzheimer's and 7% less likely to develop dementia, according to Journal Neurology. This is apparently due to the part of the brain that influences limb growth being the same region of the brain that is most severely affected by Alzheimer's disease. Now Google average arm length and go get your measuring tape. Number 4. Belly. If you're the kind of man who suffers from a protruding gut which you just can't figure out the purpose of, I've got some good news for you. Studies have shown that fatter men have more stamina between the sheets than guys with lean bodies women usually fall for. Chubbier men can keep it going an average of 7.3 minutes, while slim folks only last 1.8 minutes. But don't break out the champagne just yet, because science ascribes this to the fact that fat dudes have higher levels of female sex hormones, which slow their progress to orgasm. Number 3. Bum. Women with full round tushes often have a stronger sexual desire than others, according to a recent study in Russia. Seems logical given that men seem to gravitate towards these sorts of women anyways. This is a double-edged sword though, because those sorts of women also tend to be materialistic and unkind, unlike those not equipped with firm buttocks, who tend to be caring mothers and overall good wife material. The same study claims that men with muscly butts are persistent and last longer in the sack. Number 2. Feet. You probably know what they say about men with big feet. For all you men with mouse feet, rest assured, scientists have proven that shoe size isn't linked to penis length. Even though 2 Canadian scientists in 1993 did find a weak correlation, further research has not replicated this. Nonetheless, some research does suggest that foot size is correlated to height and may even help to predict how long you'll live. I suppose it's a consolation, and if you have bunions, chances are you put other people's needs ahead of your own. In that case, you do too much for others and not enough for yourself. So you might be either a caring mother of 5 or you're simply everybody's doormat. Also, if you're able to wiggle your little toe separately from your 4th toe, you're said to have an impulsive, fearless personality. It might also mean that you're a shameless flirt, albeit a charming one. Number 1. Penis. Out of all body parts that can point to some hidden human traits, the penis is by far the pointiest. And while judging a book by its cover isn't always easy, as long as you've got X-ray vision, according to author and self-proclaimed penis reader Webke Kuhn, by analyzing different shapes and sizes of the penis, you can judge a man by his trunk. I'll just briefly explain 2 kinds of shapes for you to deliberate over. This long and slender form is called a spear penis and is supposed to belong to those who are creative and imaginative. This one, called the millstone penis, is said to belong to an altruistic person who would make the perfect family man. I wonder how many penises and experiences Wibkin must have gone through to gather data and results to support this. Anyhow, despite what the common opinion is or what science says, each of us is a unique individual irrespective of how we look. If you want to share your shoe size with us, not that it matters obviously, or if you think the observations in this video are accurate, let us know in the comments below.